Okay, there we go. All right, everyone. Let me see if I can switch you guys over to this side of me. That way I can look at two people at once or look at both cameras at once. Bugs and everyone else. Have no fear, V-Man's here. Absolutely. Logan's also here. How you doing, Logan? And who else we got in here? Amir. All right. Everybody seems to be in here. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people seem to be in here, so that's good. I don't like my face being this close to the camera, though, but that's okay. You said you like that framed animated Batman. I'm not sure which framed animated Batman you're talking about, but which framed animated Batman are we talking about? Tracker, how you doing, bud? How's it going? All right. Do I have anybody live on YouTube? Let's find out, shall we? I'm going to have to add something to my YouTube channel. If I can find it. Here we go. Let's see if I can add this. In this way, I can see how many people I have on my YouTube, hopefully. All right, guys. So as you know, yes, V man, I am in my shop. I'm in my shop. I got a mess right now with my live stream setup, but some of this stuff you would appreciate, V man, like my Batman stuff. I might have shown you this before, but my Godzilla stuff, more Batman stuff. This Batman wood carving that someone made for me. All kinds of good stuff. All right, there we go. Thank you, V man. Everybody wants to go partners. I'm not. I'm not. I'm too well established to go partners. I'm too already established. I should say. All right. Do we have any people who are wanting to play the trivia game? Because that's what we're going to be doing live on YouTube here, starting up in just a few minutes, and should be fun. But so far, I don't know if I have anybody on my YouTube. If anybody's on my YouTube, comment for me if you can hear me. Still no one on YouTube yet. So, guys, we can't play the trivia game outside of YouTube. The trivia game is going to be on YouTube, and the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to start at a with easy questions. I don't know yet. Send them an invite if you would. Let me invite a couple more people, and let me post this to my story so people know I'm here. G Black is usually um, he's usually the first person on my YouTube, so I'm not sure where he is today. I'm not sure where he is. Oh, sorry for that. Oh yeah, my ringtone, V man, your favorite. Thank you for sharing the live tracker and everybody else. Thank you, V man. I appreciate it. And Captain, thank you for joining in. I'm going to try to get a few more people in the room. All right, I got somebody on Facebook on my YouTube ready to take this trivia question. And guys, let me tell you, this trivia question, this trivia game, I should say, is going to be so much fun. I had to start with 3 different levels. Start with a novice section, and then a moderate section, and then I've got a few questions in the more advanced section. But I saved most of the questions for the advanced section because I want to do this again in the very near future for the people who want to challenge themselves. So I didn't put as many advanced questions in this time, but it's still going to be fun. You can still play and just see where your comic book knowledge is. I'm going to try to invite a few more people. Just a few more people, and then I'll be done. Dude, how's it going, man? All right, I've got plenty of people on. I've got plenty of people on TikTok, but not very many people on YouTube. And we can't do the game. We can't do the trivia game without YouTube. So um, I need somebody to come over to YouTube. I need just a few people to come over to YouTube so we can play this trivia game. Ray, you got EOGs? You got this, man. You got this, Ray. V man, yeah, let's see who shows up. And thank you for sending out those invites, V man. And guys, after we do this, I'm going to do my recap. I'm going to make a recap video of Absolute Green Lantern. I've had a couple of people come in today and ask for Absolute Green Lantern, but I sold out of Absolute Green Lantern on day 1. It didn't stand a chance, but that thing was going to sit on the shelf for a second. All right, lots of people come in on TikTok. 1 person in on YouTube. And it is Aaron Nugent. Thank you, Aaron, for stopping by. It's good to see you. Oh, that's Tracker. How you doing, Tracker? All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start the trivia game. Tracker, you're the only one on YouTube right now, so you're the only one who's going to get to play, unfortunately. All right, let's start with this easy one, Tracker. Let's start with this easy one. And you would just pick which number you want. So do that for me, Tracker, and see if it, because this is my first time actually playing it officially. So pick one of those and see what it does, if you would, Tracker. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me, Tracker, but I think you can. Guys, come on over to YT and play the trivia game. Yeah, you click the number. You put in the number or type in the number. Parker, this is your kind of question, isn't it? Tracker, type in the number and see what it does for me, if you would. Okay, let's see what that does. Let me see if it shows me the results. I don't think it shows the results, Tracker. Does it give you an option to put them in somewhere on the trivia game itself? Does it give you an option to click it? Does it give you an option to... Well, that sucks. Okay, so it can't tell who's playing, but I can eventually reveal the answer. Of course, you know the answer to this one. So I'm going to hop off of this easy one, Tracker, and I'm going to go to the novice one. Now, these are going to get a little bit tougher. All right, what is the name of the sentient tree from the Guardians of the Galaxy? You should know this one as well. This is easy sauce. If you can't um, respond directly onto the trivia game, just type it in the chat. Okay, perfect. And then I'll reveal the correct answer, and of course, it'll tell you what the correct answer is. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. All right, here we go. Anybody else? You got like, I'll give you a minute. Let's give them a minute, Tracker, to get onto the trivia, and then we're going to start playing the trivia. V-Man, where are you? Where are you on YouTube? Uh, Tracker, don't go anywhere. I got you, bud. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to try to post on YouTube to come over to post on TikTok to come over to the YT. One moment, let me put up a sticker. All right, here we go. Come to YT for trivia. There we go. All right. Yes, definitely come over to YouTube. Absolutely. That's what we're waiting on. Waiting on people to come in. Tracker's already over here. Thank you. Thank you, Tracker. I appreciate you. Guys, come over to UT, Game Over Comic Shop at Scavenger's Hunt and play this trivia game with me. This comic book superhero trivia game. All right, we got 2 people over here so far, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started. You can also join in on YouTube or on Facebook, by the way, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, type in the comments what you think the answer is, and after a few seconds, I will reveal the answer to you. But let's see your comic book knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. All right, which comic did Wolverine first appear in as a rival? Which comic book did Wolverine first appear in as a rival? Which means he was fighting someone else. Type in your answers, if you would. What comic book did Wolverine first appear in as a rival? V-Man, good to see you. Go ahead and type in your answer, V-Man. Just type it in the comments. No, just type one of the answers in the comments. I'll reveal the answer in a minute. So type in either A, B, C, or D for your answer. This is a test of your comic book knowledge, and it's also a good way to learn about comics, guys. All right. Aaron chooses A. Aaron chooses A. And who is that that just popped in? I need my glasses on. I can't see a dang thing. Is that comics? Is that comics that just joined us? All right. And V Man chooses B. Let's reveal the answer. The answer is B, of course. He was in the Incredible Hulk. He first appeared in the Incredible Hulk and fought the Hulk as a rival. All right. What is the name of the cosmic cube that wields immense power in Marvel? What's the name of that cosmic cube that holds immense power in Marvel Comics? Go ahead and type in your answer if you would. Guys, if you want to come over to YouTube and play this trivia game, my trivia game, Infinite T Trivia, please come on over. Again, my focus is going to be on YouTube right now, so hopefully you guys will come over. Otherwise, I hope you guys are doing well. No worries, Aaron. You can learn. You can learn a lot from this. All right, Aaron chooses B. Everybody chooses B. V-Man chooses D, and the answer is the Tesseract. Is the answer. B is the answer. You might remember the Tesseract in the first Avengers movie. All right. Which DC hero is known as the Emerald Archer? Which DC hero is known as the Emerald Archer? This one is super easy. Super easy. Comics is good to see you on YouTube, man. I figured that was you. Anybody heard from G Black? I haven't seen G Black yet. He's gonna hate he's missing it. Aaron's happy that he got one right. That's awesome. All right. C. Most people are choosing C. Anybody else have a choice? This one's super easy. And of course, it is C. All right. So some of these are pretty easy, guys. Some of these are pretty easy. All right. Who is the main love interest of Peter Parker, who is a blonde college student? The main love interest of Peter Parker, who is a blonde college student. Type in your answers in the comments, guys. Thank you, V-Man. He'll probably pop up here any minute. He's going to hate these missing us, though. Harry Clinto, thank you for stopping by on TikTok. Come on over, guys. If you want to come over to YouTube and play the trivia game, you're more than welcome to play on there as well. All right, we have two choices for B. And survey says B is the correct answer, of course. All right, next question. What is the name of the specialized metal in Captain America's shield? What is the name of the specialized metal in Captain America's shield? All right, Tracker says C. Vic says C. All right, Comics, what say you? And Comics says C. The survey says that it is actually an alloy of adamantium and vibranium, believe it or not. There is an alloy. They don't know exactly what all happened with his shield. That's why they can't recreate the process. But it's not just vibranium. There's an alloy of adamantium and vibranium. Live and learn, guys. Live and learn. Okay, which villain is the ruler of the planet of Apocalypse? Easy sauce. Easy sauce. Put in your answer. All right, which hero is the ruler of the planet Apocalypse? And my camera's going to go a little crazy today for some reason. Let's just leave it at that. Hey, write it down, Aaron. Write it down. All right, we got C and C. We got 2 votes so far. Oh, 3 votes, I believe. All right, and the answer is, of course, it's C. Of course, Darkseid rules Apocalypse. All right, who is the alter ego of the hero known as Nightwing? Another easy one. They're throwing you guys curveball, or they're throwing you guys straight balls. These are easy. All right, Tracker says B. Guys, come over to YouTube if you want to play the trivia game with us. It's actually pretty fun so far. All right, everybody says B, and the survey, of course, says that it is B. All right, these are the easy ones. They're going to start getting harder eventually, guys. Just bear with me. This is just a warm up. What is the name of the sentient tree from Guardians of the Galaxy? Anybody on TikTok who wants to play my trivia game, come over to YouTube. Come over to GameOver Comic Shop on YouTube and play this trivia game and see how test your knowledge in comic book and superhero lore. All right, we've got three B's, and of course, survey says that it is B. All right, I'm going to skip some of these other easier ones. Just a couple of them. All right, what's the name of the island where Wonder Woman was raised? Was the name of the island where Wonder Woman was raised? No cheating, guys, by the way. Guys, you're not allowed to look stuff up and Google stuff if you're doing that. Well, you probably won't need to for these, but remember, this is not for a prize, so there's no shame if you don't get it right. I am V man. All right, this one's easy. Let's go ahead and reveal this one because I know you guys know this one. Everybody says, at least I hope you guys know. Oh, wait, I went back one. Hold on. Let me pull that one up again. So the answer for this one, of course, is A, Themyscira. Or Themyscira. Okay, easy, easy. All right, let's see. They're going to get slightly harder as we go. Who is the arch enemy of the Fantastic Four? The main arch enemy of the Fantastic Four. Who is the main arch enemy of the Fantastic Four? Now, they've got a couple. They've got a couple, but who is the main arch enemy of the Fantastic Four? Don't go by the movies, by the way. Don't go by the Marvel Cinema, the MCU. Oh, don't you worry, V-Man. Don't you worry. They're going to get much harder, or a little, or slightly harder. Not much harder. I'm saving the big ones for maybe tomorrow. All right. V-Man says C. Comic says C. What does Tracker say? I'm not sure what happened to Tracker, but let's go ahead and reveal this one since it's so easy. And the answer is C, of course. Of course, the answer is C. All right. Okay. Who is the daughter of Magneto who can manipulate probability? The daughter of Magneto who can manipulate probability. I may not need these glasses. Let's see what happens. Yes, but the main villain was Doctor Doom. Sorry, TikTok. Robert, come on over to YouTube and play my trivia game. We're on the easy one so far. All right, we chose B, and the answer is, of course, B for that one. That's easy sauce. All right, let's scroll down just a little bit more. All right, let's get slightly harder now. What is the name of the home planet of the Silver Surfer? The home planet, the name of the home planet of the Silver Surfer. Remember, no Googling, no Chat GPT, no Gemini. Let's see if you guys can get it right. B-Man wants some hot sauce. All right, B-Man, our comics made his choice. It's getting there, B-Man. Don't worry, it's getting there. All right, B-Man is taking a guess. All right, I'm going to give you guys like 10 seconds so nobody Chat GPTs. All right, so let's go ahead and reveal the answer is Zen Law, of course. The answer is A. Okay, easy stuff on this one. Easy, too easy. Let me go down a little bit more. All right, here we go. What is the name of the planet where the Red Skull was found in Infinity War? Was the name of the planet where Red Skull was found in Infinity War? Lucas, thank you for joining us. We're on YouTube playing a trivia game also. If you want to come over and try your hand, cast your votes. 10 seconds on the clock. I'm only going to give you guys 10 seconds. 10 more seconds. All right, the answer is Vormir. Vormir was the answer. It's getting a little tougher for you, V man. Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right, here's an easy one for you. Which hero is a member of the Teen Titans and the daughter of a demon? Which hero is the daughter of a demon? 10 seconds on the clock. Uh-huh. Sure you did, V man. Sure you did. All right, type your answer. I'll give you 5 more seconds. And we have D, time's up. The answer is, of course, D. Raven is the daughter of the demon. Okay. What is the original name of the school for mutants run by Charles Xavier? What is the original name? 10 seconds, people. And time's up. It looks like Comics says C, and Comics would be correct because it is. C is the answer. C is definitely the answer. All right. Here we go. Who is the brother of the Scarlet Witch? Who is the brother of the Scarlet Witch? B-Man, are you typing your stuff in? Oh, yeah, I see it. You did say C. All right. Who is the brother of the Scarlet Witch? 10 seconds. Yeah, it showed up. Comic says B. B-Man says B. Time's up. The answer is B, of course. Tracker, you still in here? That's right. That's right, B-Man. You're exactly right. All right. Who or what is the name of the cosmic entity that devours planets? What is the name of the cosmic entity that devours planets? Ten seconds. Infinite T trivia game on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are on TikTok, I appreciate you joining in on TikTok as well. V-Man is guessing on this one. Go ahead and take your guess before I reveal. Go ahead and take your guess, V-Man. Oh, he's guessing C. And the answer is, of course, it's Galactus. Of course, the answer is C. All right. What is the name of the organization that kept America fought in World War II? What is the name of the organization that kept America fought in World War II? It's okay to guess. It's okay to guess. I don't mind guessing. He might he might accidentally get it right if he guesses. It's quite all right to guess. All right, 10 seconds is up. And the answer is, of course, is Hydra. Captain America fought Hydra in World War II. All right, this should be easy enough. What is the name of the planet that Thor is from? The name of the planet or realm, you could say, that Thor is from. Where is Thor from? B-Man, they've all been easy to me. Oh, you said because you think they're Googling it. Okay, I get you. I get you, Deep. I get you, comics. I get you. Yeah, either they know it or they don't. I see what you mean. Yeah, go ahead and immediately put your answer. That's why I try to limit the time to 10 seconds. Um, Comics. All right, the name of the planet that he's from is, of course, Asgard. Asgard is where Thor is from. All right, what's the name of the prison for the criminally insane in Gotham? Easy sauce. Easy sauce. 10 seconds. Type in your answers. Time is up. Go ahead and type your answer. No one typed an answer in yet? That's easy. There we go. All right. All day. You're exactly right. All right. I think even Tracker joined in on this one. Oh no, Tracker didn't join in on this one. Tracker, you still with us? Actually, actually, I don't have my glasses on right now. All right, let's find a little bit more of a difficult one. Here we go. Who says their own name to transform? And by own name, I mean a superhero name. Who says their own name to transform? This should be easy by process of elimination. I'm good, V man. I'm good. All right, time is up. And of course, the answer is B, of course. B is the answer. All right, who is Thanos' daughter? Who is Thanos' daughter? 10 seconds, people, 10 seconds. Who is Thanos' daughter? All right. Were you were the only one who responded or who got it right. All right. Who is Thanos' daughter? Of course, the answer is A. It is Gamora. Another easy one. That one's a layup. All right. And who is Kamala Khan? Guys, come on over to YouTube and play the trivia game with us. My Infinite T trivia game. Infinite T. And Vic says Miss Marvel. And the answer is, of course, Miss Marvel. All right, now that was it for the somewhat easy ones. All right, let's see if we can up the ante a little bit. All right, who is the villain to first discover Batman's secret identity? Who was that villain? The first villain to discover Batman's secret identity. Type in your answers, 10 seconds on the clock. For those of you who are just coming in, come over to YouTube if you want to play my Infinite T trivia game. Oh, you guys might be getting challenged a little bit here because the answer is Hugo Strange was the first one to figure out what Batman's secret identity was. His secret identity. All right. Which planet was World War Hulk set on before he returned back to Earth? We're not getting challenged a little bit, are we? After complaining about how easy this was? All right, B-Man, what's your answer? 10 seconds. What was the name? What was the name of the planet in World War Hulk that Hulk was on? All right, B-Man puts D. It's okay if you guys guess. I don't mind you guessing. It's actually kind of funny when you find out if you're right or wrong. All right, the answer is A is the answer. A is the answer. Next question. What is the name of the cosmic entity that powers the Green Lantern battery? Which cosmic entity powers the Green Lantern battery? Guys, we're having fun over here on YouTube playing my Infinite T trivia game. Please come over if you would. You can find me at GameOver Comic Shop or at Scavenger's Hunt on YouTube. It is a blast. At least I'm having some fun watching these guys. All right, B-Man changes his answer from A to D. A or D now. And the correct answer is B. Ion is the correct answer. Man, that's 3 for 3. That's 3 for 3. I'm gonna throw you guys an easy one since we're not doing so good on this second set of hard ones. In the death of Superman, um, which villain killed the Man of Steel? In the death of Superman arc, which villain killed the Man of Steel? This one is definitely easy. Definitely easy for this one. Who was it? Who was it that unalived the Man of Steel? All right, we might have a new player in. Do we have a new player? Oh, that's my AI bot, I think. I think my AI bot just joined us. All right, for anybody who wants to play my Infinite T trivia game, find me on YouTube, Game Over Comic Shop, or at Scavenger's Hunt. All right, the question is, in the death of Superman arc, which villain unalived the Man of Steel? And the answer, of course, is Doomsday was the one who unalived the Man of Steel, technically. All right, which X-Men member is the biological mother of Nightcrawler? Which X-Men member or eventual X-Men member is the biological mother of Nightcrawler? And the correct answer is, anybody else want to reveal the answer before I give it? The correct answer is C, of course, Mystique. I had to say eventual member because she eventually did become a member, but at one point she was one of their enemies. All right, what is the name of the metal bonded to the Silver Surfer board? What is the name bonded to the Silver Surfer board? I want you all to guess on this one. I guarantee you guys ain't gonna get it right. Oh wait, yeah, you guys are probably not gonna get this one right. Go ahead and put in your answers. I'll give you 5 more seconds. I see some fingers tapping without even seeing. All right, good try, Aaron, but the correct answer is Galactic Glaze, believe it or not. As weird as that sounds, it is Galactic Glaze. All right, who was the first person to lead the new Teen Titans in the 80s? Who was the first person to lead the new Teen Titans in the 80s? No worries, Aaron. No worries, Tracker. You'll get it. You'll get another one eventually. You should get this one. This one's easy. 10 seconds on the clock. Who was the first leader of the new Teen Titans in the 80s? V-Man says B. Comic says A. Tracker says B. And the correct answer is A. Robin was the first leader in the 80s of the Teen Titans. All right, which Marvel character was the original Captain Marvel in the 60s? 10 seconds. Excuse me. Which Marvel character was the original Captain Marvel in the 60s? And the correct answer is B is the correct answer. Oh, right at the buzzer, Comics. Right at the buzzer. All right. Easy. This one, everybody should get this one. What's the name of the newspaper where Clark Kent and Lois Lane work? The newspaper where Clark Kent and Lois Lane work. Easy sauce. Very easy. Time's up. The answer is B. The answer is B. So this one is confusing because Spider-Man works at a newspaper that has a similar name, but the answer is B. That's quite all right. That's right. Let's see if you get this next one. That confused you with the Spider-Man newspaper and the Superman newspaper. Let's see if you can get this next one. Easy sauce. Which character spent years as a brainwashed assassin named the Winter Soldier? Which character was it? Which person was this? Oh, we just lost someone. Join back in if you could. Hopefully they'll join back in. I'm gonna need my glasses to see this one. James, it's good to see you. Join in on TikTok if you want to play a trivia game. All right, you're hearing wrong. You can Read it yourself. You guys should be able to see this, correct? So you can read the question yourself. Don't just go on what I say. All right. The answer is, of course, C. The answer is C. Next question. What's the name of the city-state ruled by Black Bolt? What's the name of the city-state ruled by Black Bolt, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Comic says A. V-Man says D. And Aaron says B. The correct answer is Attilan is the city-state ruled by Black Bolt on the dark side of the moon. All right. Who is the father of the young Avenger known as Wiccan? Who is the father of Wiccan? It's still too easy for you, G Black, or not G Black, for you, V Man. It's still too easy for you. Are they getting a little more challenging for you, V Man? Who is the father of the young Avenger known as Wiccan? Yeah, he was. He was definitely guessing. Just a little bit? Okay, perfect. All right, time's up. The father of Wiccan was the Vision. If you remember, Scarlet Witch used her probability alternate powers to create two sons for her and Vision. All right, since these are a little more challenging, I'm going to throw you another easy ball. This is a layup. Which DC villain is the master of fear and uses a yellow ring? Which DC villain is the master of fear and uses a yellow ring? My YouTube people, how's everybody doing? We have 1,000 likes. I wasn't even here for the 1,000 likes. But thank you guys. Well, I'm here, but not here at the same time. If that makes any sense. I appreciate everybody. Those of you who are giving gifts, thank you very much. And those of you who are sending the likes, thank you so much. All right, everybody says B, and of course the answer is B. It is Sinestro. Comics, you didn't know that one? Or it was the last one you didn't know? Okay, it was the last one you didn't know. Okay. Another layup. Was the name of the sentient computer system used by Iron Man? Tim61, thank you for stopping by. What is the name of the sentient computer system used by Iron Man? Ten seconds. All right, everybody got this one easy. This was A, is the correct answer. All right, which hero is the protector of the mirror dimension? Which hero is the protector of the mirror dimension? This is kind of easy. This one's somewhat easy. You guys should be able to get this one. Back to easy. Give it time, V-Man. Give it time. B-Man says it's back to easy again. I'm just giving you some layups so you guys don't feel too bad. All right, that's all. All right, time's up, and the answer is A, of course. The answer is A. All right, what is a high-tech suit worn by Peter Parker in Infinity War called? What is that high-tech suit called? Tracker, you should get this one easy. In the Infinity War movie, what is that high-tech suit called that was worn by Peter Parker? Lucas, come over to YouTube and check out this trivia game. GameOver Comic Shop on YouTube. All right, the correct answer is C. The Iron Spider is the correct answer. I'm surprised some of you guys got that wrong. Which villain is the ruler of the negative zone? Back to complicated a little bit, V-Man. Back to complicated. Which villain is the ruler of the negative zone? JM, I'm completely out of Absolute Green Arrow. That thing, I barely got it on the shelf before it was gone. And I mean like barely, like it was on the shelf for like 10 seconds. Boom, gone. Which villain is the ruler of the negative zone? I knew you were going to get that one, Aaron. All right, Vic says A. And let's reveal the answer. The answer is Annihilus is the leader of the negative zone, or the ruler of the negative zone. Annihilus. All right. What's the name of the spell Doctor Strange used to hide Spider-Man's identity? I can never remember what Spider-Man that or movie that was, because Home was in freaking every Spider-Man movie that Tom Holland played in, I think. No Way Home, Bring 'Em Back Home, Home Alone, Spidey, uh, Find My Way Home. I can't remember the name of it. What was the name of the spell that Doctor Strange used? Are you asking me? Oh, you're asking who Annihilus was. Well, he's the leader. He's the leader of the negative zone. Look him up after the trivia game. I'll do a few more for this trivia game, and then we'll talk for a few minutes. I gotta save some for tomorrow too. I'm liking the trivia. Anybody else want to come over to YouTube? And by the way, this would be a good time to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would, and help us get to 1,000 followers. We are barely a fourth of the way there. 1/4 of the way there. Barely. All right, people chose the Eye of Agamotto. That is not the spell, though. It is one of the devices that Doctor Strange uses, but the spell was called the Runes of Khalfu. The Runes of Khalfu. Back to art again, B-Man. All right, I'll give you an easy one, another easy one. Which metal makes up the skeleton of the villain Ultron in comics? Which Which metal makes up the skeleton, or actually the shell itself, of the villain Ultron in comics? It's too hard now. This one's an easy one, though. This is another layup for you, B-Man. You can slam dunk this one easy. You either know or you don't know. I got you. I got you, G Black or comics. What metal makes up the shell? It's not really this. Well, he's made of adamantium. So the answer is B. Since I accidentally gave that one away, the answer is B. Another layup. Who is the king of the Inhumans? Who is the king of the Inhumans? You guys need to come over to YouTube and play this game. We got several more questions left, but I'm gonna stop it at about five. Let's stop it at 5:20. Let's go until 5:20. Who is the king of the Inhumans? Slam dunk, slam dunk. All right, everybody chooses A, and the correct answer is A is the correct answer. All right, that was an easy one. All right, this one is definitely going to be a tough one. Which hero became the Spectre after being unalived as a police officer? Which hero became the Spectre after being unalived as a police officer? Think they can get it, TikTok? Think they can guess this one right? Let's find out. 10 seconds on the clock. You know, B man, I wish I could. But we are definitely going to do this again tomorrow because this is fun. I wish we had more people participating though. All right, everybody chooses A, and the survey says you are correct. The answer is A. Try not to reveal the answers in case we need to play this again for a wider audience. You guys already know the answer, so I'm not going to reveal the actual answer. I'm going to reveal the letter. All right, what is the name of the organization led by Nick Fury? Oh, you guys should hit this out. This is a home run if I ever saw one myself. You guys should hit this one out of the park. You guys should hit this one out in the universe. It's so easy. What was the name of the organization led by Nick Fury? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. You know what was in the other ones? Process elimination works. All right, we all choose C, and C is the correct answer. Okay. What is the name of the sister of the Black Panther? Who is the sister of the Black Panther? And she is also a genius. Who is the genius sister of the Black Panther? This one is moderately easy. Everybody chooses C. Apparently, you guys like that Black Panther movie because C is the correct answer. All right, which villain is a living computer from the planet of Kalu? Which villain is a living computer from the planet of Cthulhu. Vampire, how's it going? You guys need to come or you should come and subscribe to my YouTube Game Over Comic Shop. Maybe I should put that in here. Let me see if I can put this up. All right, give me a moment, guys. I'm going to try to direct some people over to YouTube. Let's see if that helps. All right. Everybody should have got this one. Survey says the answer is Brainiac is the answer. Brainiac is the easy answer. All right, we got a couple more minutes. 4 more minutes. Which hero is the spirit of vengeance? Bam. Babe Ruth it. Babe Ruth this one. Well, if you know who Babe Ruth is. Babe Ruth this one out of the park. Which hero is the spirit of vengeance? V-Man, are you having to guess this one? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You should know this one. Let's see. V-Man chooses C. C? Really, V-Man? Really? The V-Man, you chose the Punisher. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's too late. It's too late, V-Man. It's too late. We're going to put you on comic book restriction for that one. All right. Let's see. This one's a little tougher. What is the name of the high-tech prison in the Marvel Universe? Hi, hoes. I am on YouTube right now. We're doing a trivia game on YouTube. My Infinite T trivia game. You should come over. You should come over. Infinite T. The YouTube is at the top on the tag right here. Come on over. Help support the YouTube channel. I got a lot of support on TikTok, and I appreciate you guys so much. We're awesome if you guys can help support the YouTube channel as well. All right, the name of the high-tech prison. Let's see if we got it right. Yeah, but what's the big one? What's the big one? The high-tech one, the big one. All right. The answer is the vault. C is the answer. C is the answer. All right, we got one more. Let's do one more. I'm going to pick a doozy. Oh, doozy. All right, who is the father of the hero known as Nightcrawler? Who is the father? I'm going to give you guys on TikTok a chance to do this one. You can type the answer in TikTok if you think you know who it is. Type the answer in TikTok if you know who it is. My TikTok people. Otherwise, let's see if these guys can get it in 10 seconds. Who is the father of the hero known as Nightcrawler? Channing, that's a hard question to answer because I got a lot. I got a lot. Let's see. My favorite of all time would have to be. Ooh, that's a tough one, dude. That's so tough. Let me respond to this trivia game I got going on YouTube. Let's see. Who is the father of the hero known as Nightcrawler? The survey says the answer is C, people. The answer is C. All right. I'm going to end the trivia right there, guys. And stay on TikTok, guys, or stay on YouTube, guys. I'm gonna switch the. I'm gonna switch to the chat. The stay on YouTube. I'm gonna switch to the YouTube chat. You guys don't mind? Hopefully. Oh, there we go. Let me switch over to the chat. There we go. Just the regular chat. No trivia. All right. Lucas, I don't see you on my YouTube. Lucas, why is that? All right. So someone asked me on TikTok, what is my favorite? What was the question again? What is my favorite and least favorite comic of all time? My favorite comic of all time. I don't know if I have a particular favorite comic, but I do have a series, my favorite series of all time. And my favorite series of all time would probably be Secret Wars. Of all time, it would probably be Secret Wars. Classic. There was so much going on in Secret Wars, it was just amazing. So much in Secret Wars. And my least favorite comic of all time. My least favorite comic of all time was when Bane broke Batman's back. Oof. That comic had me heated. V-Man, you leaving us? You can stay on you can stay on YouTube if you want. I'll be talking to everybody. Let's see. Comic says his favorite is Static. Static is your favorite. I did not know that. DC fan, how's it going, man? DC fan, you missed my trivia game, dude. You missed my trivia game. But that's all right. We can still talk. We're still talking. V-Man joined in on the TikTok. DC fan, I thought you would say All-Star Batman. No, although All-Star Batman is really good, DC fan. All-Star Batman is really, really good. You know what? Okay, so I told you my favorite series, but since you're asking my favorite comic, individual comic, would have to be Absolute Batman when he fought Bane. That was awesome. That is just awesome. That was an awesome battle. And I say that now, but it'll probably change like 15 times before this conversation is over. V man, I'm so glad you had fun, man. I'm glad you had fun on the trivia. I will be doing a Batman trivia, don't you worry. And it's not gonna all be easy though. Don't expect it to all be easy. And I'm gonna do the Batman trivia game kind of in a Riddler style. So it's not gonna be direct questions. It's gonna be more like riddles. So that's gonna be fun, man. You know what? I might do that tomorrow. Well, yeah, I might do a Batman trivia tomorrow on YouTube because I like the Riddler style questions. No, not the first to know his identity, the first to find out his identity. Because Batman told Robin his identity, except the second Robin, Tim Drake. Wait, Tim Drake? No, Jason Todd. The second Robin, no, Tim Drake. Tim Drake. Good Lord, I'm blanking. The second Robin actually found out his secret identity, but it was Hugo Strange who was the first villain to find out his secret identity. Yeah, he told Robin. He told Dick Grayson. So he didn't find out. I've not seen Absolute Clayface yet. Okay, I'm missing some questions on YouTube. I'm so glad you guys are asking questions on YouTube. Let's see. DC fan, you've been busy with school, DC fan? I can understand that. My least favorite comic. Yeah, that's the one where Bane broke Batman's back. No worries, V man. No worries at all. I saw where you were going with it though. So no worries. DC fan says he hasn't been reading a lot, but now he's on his summer break already. And you read Detective Comics. You're on 54. How many Detective Comics do you have? V-Man says he knew the answer to Robin being the first Teen Titan leader and the Metropolis woman. You just heard it wrong. No worries, V-Man. But make sure you read the question too, just in case you can't hear me, especially on the Batman one coming up, definitely. Because I know you want to get all those right. I'm going to try to make it challenging though. I've got to see Absolute Clayface comics. I have not seen that one. I've not seen them yet. I will have to check that out. I've not seen that at all. Comics. I've not seen that one at all. Man, that's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. I am looking forward to the new Absolute Batman with the Robins though, because they left us on a serious cliffhanger for real. And Absolute Scarecrow should be in there again as well. But I can't wait to see how he handles these Robins. Woo, that's going to be awesome. Go for it, Absolute V Man. You can call yourself Absolute V Man if you want to. No shame in it. No shame. DC fan is not the same when you read online. I'm telling you, it is not the same. Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out, guys. I've got to see it. So, DC fan, I had it. I have my copy, but within 10 seconds of me putting those out, because I didn't get a whole lot of them because I mostly order stuff for my subscribers so I don't get too much overstock. But I should have gotten more of those. But I did try to order some more, but I don't think I'm going to get them. I don't think I ordered them in time. But I can tell you right now, that thing was gone in 10 seconds of me putting it on the shelf. No lie. I put my subscriptions in their boxes first, and then 10 seconds, boom, it was gone. It was gone off the shelf. Yeah, they're going to have to do second prints soon. They're going to have to comics because people want that one so much. Absolute scavenger. Ooh, an absolute scavenger would be devastating. Oh my gosh. An absolute scavenger. I wish I could make an absolute scavenger costume. Woo, that would be something else. Do you hate people who read online? I don't hate anybody, man. So let me finish reading your question. I just like reading it all. I just think of it like a TV show, but reading. No, to answer your question, I do not hate people who choose to read online. I don't hate anyone, first of all. But you have a right to read what you want. I am not in control of your life, bud, and it it pains me, infuriates me. People who think that they can dictate what people do online. Um, so um, give me a second, guys. I have a customer who just came in. What can we do for you, man? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Uh, bro, I'm legit here. I seen a wheelbarrow right here at the end of the building,
Uh
and
huh. That one. That's
I
not.
need to use it for like 10 minutes.
I understand, but that's not our wheelbarrow. That's the people who have the building beside
Okay,
us.
that's a different.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's not us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest using it though because
Or a hand truck. A hand truck.
I don't have a hand truck that you can use. I'm sorry. No problem at all.
I thought maybe that was a different thing.
Yeah, it's different from us. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the store though. I appreciate it.
I mean, you sell stuff, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Wow.
absolutely.
Wow. What are you in the market for?
I'm not buying anything right now. I just sell right
I got everything online anyway,
now. No, I sell in the store too. Yeah. All right, you too. All right, I appreciate it. Yes, absolutely. All right, you too, man. Okay, that was an interesting conversation. That was incredibly interesting. Did he really walk in here and ask if we sell stuff? Like, okay. All right. Yeah. B man, I didn't know you could hear the full conversation, but yeah, he was interesting. He was interesting. Wait, you didn't get a copy of Absolute Batman #1 comics? Are you kidding me? Not even a reprint? You didn't get a reprint? V-Man, just to give you an indication, comics. Comics. There is no way you didn't get a absolute Batman #1. Does your LCS not order stuff for you guys, like for people? There is no way. Oh yeah, the first print is going to be super expensive. I can tell you that right now. First print is definitely going to be expensive. But V-Man, to respond to your comment, uh, I live on the outskirts of downtown Burlington. That's all I need to say. But anyway, there's some very interesting characters who stopped by. Can one of you guys do me a favor and make sure he's not taking that wheelbarrow? Make sure he's not taking that wheelbarrow. Just look out the window. It's apparently on the side of that building. The far side. I haven't either. You don't have to go over there. Just make sure he's not wheeling up the street is what I'm saying. You didn't see him? Okay. All right. Well, that's impressive, DC. Well, don't spill all the juice. Don't spill all the juice, DC. There's a little bit of everything in Burlington, North Carolina, big man. A little bit of everything. Not all bad though. Not all bad. Um, DC, I thought that when they went to that other, I don't want to say dimension. I guess it was another dimension, and they saw that Alfred in that dimension. I thought that they were going to bring that Alfred back, and that still might be the plan. I don't know, but yeah, I thought that's what was going to happen. So I've got some earlier issues with Sonic, DC fan. I have a customer who lives in a different state who he was in my summer camp from the time he was like 10 all the way up to like 14, my ComicShop summer camp. And he orders Sonic. He gets his grandparents still live here. So he gets them to come in and buy Sonic from me and then they ship it to him. It's really cool. He's a loyal customer. Tracker, welcome back. What happened to you on the trivia, Tracker? We lost you for a minute there. I've not read Absolute Manhunter. I'm DC. I've read a little bit of Absolute Superman. Absolute Superman, people are sleeping on Absolute Superman. It's not actually that bad. I've not read Absolute Green Lantern. I've not read Absolute Flash, and I've not read Absolute Martian Manhunter, but I want to. I want to. Yeah, I'm surprised G Black isn't here, V Man. I'm really surprised G Black isn't here. Absolute Wonder Woman is fantastic. Still not as good as Absolute Batman though, but it's still good. And I haven't read Absolute Flash. I heard Absolute Flash wasn't good. That's why I haven't jumped on it yet. But I have my copies, of course, but I just haven't read it yet. But guys, I'm going to run and see if I can grab a bite to eat. And grab a bite to eat. Do some preparations for the Infinite T Batman edition tomorrow. And hopefully I will see you guys there. Those of you who are on TikTok, if you would, again, follow my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, and help me grow the channel. We've got 4 people on YouTube right now. I'm impressed. It's a start. It's a start. But, well, I lost one of them, but that's okay. It's still a start. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, I might see you later tonight because I might do some gaming. I tried last night, but I was so tired. I didn't do any gaming. So just if you're on YouTube, which is where I'll stream. If you're on YouTube and Twitch probably, hit that notification bell, guys. Like, follow, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And as you guys know, I will go live as often as I can this coming week. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend if you don't see me. And as always, stay safe, stay awesome. This is Scav here on Scavenger's Hunt at GameOver. Love you guys. I am out. We'll see you. We'll see you, comics. And see you guys on TikTok.